Warner Brothers has a tough hill to climb when it comes to their upcoming The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, because right now fans of Middle-earth kind of have a bad taste in their mouth thanks to Amazon Prime's The Rings of Power, which was just completely destroying the source material. And even though Peter Jackson is involved with this upcoming one and it's a completely different studio, fans still remember the Hobbit movies. And even though I personally didn't necessarily hate those movies, I didn't really think they were that good either. A lot of people do hate those movies and are thinking even though Peter Jackson involved doesn't necessarily automatically mean these upcoming movies are going to be good. But now Warner Brothers really stepped in it too, because apparently they had to go out of their way to copyright strike a fan film that was made 15 years ago, and for no other reason really, besides a lot of people are speculating the fan film is kind of going to follow the same plot as their upcoming one. But let's look at this article from the Hollywood Reporter that's talking about it. One day after Warner Brothers announced the new Lord of the Rings movie titled The Hunt for Gollum, a popular 15-year-old fan-made film with the same title has been ordered taken down from YouTube. The fan film likely contains the same story concept that's fueling the new project, which is being developed by producer Peter Jackson and his writing partners Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens, who will be involved every step of the way. Andy Serkis is on board to direct and reprise his role as Gollum. The fan movie has been replaced by a message from YouTube. This video contains content from Warner Brothers Entertainment, who has blocked it on copyright grounds. Yesterday, I made a video talking about this announcement and giving my input on what I think the story will follow, because I think it'll be based largely on the appendices, which is what this fan film was basing it off of. And I did mention the fan film, and I left a link to it in the description of my video yesterday. And it was available then, but when you look at it this morning, this is all you get, like that message that they say. This is the same link that I followed from my description in my video yesterday. So yeah, they really did copyright strike it in the course of just a day. And like the article said, it's a 15-year-old video, 13 million views. But yeah, it's just gone now, which is not really a good thing, because the whole point of fan films, and while on the one hand, I can understand that they don't technically have the rights to it, usually studios don't want to go after stuff like that, because the whole point is you want to try to ingratiate yourself to the fan base. And this isn't a way of doing it by copyright striking them. If anything, Warner Brothers should have shared this out as a way to kind of promote it, and that really would have endeared themselves to the fans. At least I think they would have endeared themselves to the fans. But by going after it like this, it seems like they're trying to hide something. And I think a lot of it is what this article was speculating, that they're going to follow the same storyline as what the appendices had and what this actual fan film was following. Warner Brothers made the surprise Lord of the Rings announcement Thursday during its first quarter earnings conference call and noted the Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum was a working title. They also said that it was going to be directed by and starring Andy Serkis. I was saying that just because Andy Serkis is starring in it, that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be the lead of the movie or the main character. It just means he's also going to be in the movie, and obviously he's going to be in the movie as Gollum. A lot of people online were saying it really wouldn't work to have a CGI character be the focus of it, or they don't think that Gollum would be good as a main character. But if you watch the fan movie, it was pretty much Aragorn was the main character and Gollum was a side character, which would work a lot better for a movie. But given the storyline suggestions by the fan-made short, the film's lead character might actually turn out to be Aragorn, with Gandalf and Gollum in more supportive roles. I think this could work as a movie, even if I don't really personally have a whole lot of faith in it because of reasons I highlighted in my video yesterday. But it is kind of sad to see that they copyright strike a video like this. I went on the actual website for this YouTube page, Independent Online Cinema, and this is what I found, just some stuff highlighting The Hunt for Gollum, because it's not like it was a small scale thing that no one knew about. They submitted it to a bunch of film festivals. They got praise at film festivals. There's all these critics quotes about the movie, not from small outlets either. You got BBC here, Wired Magazine, The Guardian, Entertainment Weekly. So there's a lot of major outlets were praising this movie when it came out nearly 15 years ago, but now it's just gone from the internet. But one thing I did notice when I was kind of just looking around on their own websites and other things like that, they simultaneously uploaded it not only to YouTube back 15 years ago, but they also uploaded it to Dailymotion, and right now it's still available. Yeah, it's only 720p, but it was made a long time ago. That was pretty much what they had available at the time frame. So you can go to Dailymotion if you want to watch the video. Or there's something else. I was unsure whether I should even mention it, but I do feel like people would rather watch it on YouTube and things like that. So you can watch an HD, like a 1080p version on YouTube because there was a re-upload that happened 4 years ago where they upresed it to 1080p, and it's still available on YouTube. It only has 600,000 views, but it's just kind of strange that this is the one they kind of missed this one. They didn't copyright strike this one, independent online cinema. So the same people and everything like that, but I don't know, this is still available. So if you haven't watched it yet, I'll leave a link to this one and the Dailymotion one in the description of this video. I recommend you check it out or try to download it in some way to save it, because I think it is going to be only a matter of time before they take this off here too. I don't know about the Dailymotion one because their copyright systems are a little bit different than YouTube. People seem to go after YouTube a lot, and studios seem to have a working relationship with the people at YouTube. So those are the ones that get hit, but alternative sites like Dailymotion and things like that are safe bets, which is also why people should back up their videos on other places in case something like this happens, so that you always have it for future reference. But let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because I think this is a bad look for Warner Brothers, and I think they really need to do a lot in order to try to win back the fan base, and this is not a way to do it. And if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with the latest in entertainment news, and don't forget to like and share the video because it really helps out with the channel. Thank you.